Good day, everyone. This is that's the main event again. I just want to share some information that are very important, especially when it comes to market. Remember, at the moment we are dealing with the economic analysis. As I said on the previous video, that economic analysis is one of the forex dimension. I have seen a lot of people asking themselves, what's happening what's really happening on the market? Because some of the pairs, let me just put it in this way, the correlations pair are no longer working as they were or the way we know them. This is the very important thing that we have to take into consideration. Truly speaking, I don't want to lie. This information, whatever that you see on my screen here, these are the things that you must take into consideration when you know exactly what caused the market to move. Or actually, I want us to deal with something that is behind the chart, or what influenced the chart to move. As a not as, but I have seen a lot of people saying that the correlations pair are no longer working. They don't know exactly what's happening on the market. Those things are just challenging us to get to know exactly what affects the market. I like it. I like it when people, especially when people ask themselves, we don't know what's happening. So the best way to know is to invest on knowledge. When you invest in knowledge, you are able to understand this thing. Like I love to say that when you chase knowledge, money will chase you. But when you chase money in this game, you will end up losing that money. So I just want to share this information. I think this information I should have shared before the video that I have uploaded of economic analysis part 1. But anyway, no problem. Let us just link up those videos and follow those videos, and plus this one. It's gonna help us to understand something, or to know something, or to gain a trading skill. So the most important thing in this game, you have to understand the thing that is happening behind your chart. Once you are able to deal with something that is happening behind the chart, meaning you are able to understand what's happening exactly on the chart. So I want to break it down, what's exactly happening behind the chart. As I told you that at the moment we are dealing with economic analysis. So economic analysis, when it comes to the market, is the first dimension that we have to know, or we have to understand, because economic analysis is where exactly we get the movement of not the movement exit, but the signal when it comes to chart. So I want to break it down. Make sure you follow this thing. Okay, the most important indicator, as you see here in my screen, there is something called the GDP, gross domestic product. Okay, you will be seeing here at my screen. The GDP represents the value of goods and services produced over specific time period within a country's borders. GDP, we use GDP to track or to see the healthy of economy. So means that if you want to see the healthy of economy, when we talk about the health of economy, I don't know how to put it, but let me just try to. The health of economy is where we see whether the economy is it growing, or it's not growing, or the economy is falling, or it's increasing, something like that. So we use GDP to track or to see these things, whether the economy is doing well or it's not doing well. So GDP, it allows us to compare economic growth in different countries. Like if I want to track the economy of South Africa versus United States. So I use GDP. There's a lot of things that are in GDP, gross domestic products. So GDP is one of the most important indicator to track or to see the economy, whether they are doing well or they are not doing well, whether they are falling down, whether they are increasing somewhere somehow. So we use GDP. It also allows us to compare with different countries. So GDP, it also helps us to determine if the economy is in recession. Recession is something like whether the economy is falling down. Yeah, like the thing that I have mentioned. So there's something called the legend of GDP. GDP is a super legend or economic indicator. Yeah, we use that GDP. Okay, so we have economic analysis indicators. These are, I should have wrote here. Economic analysis indicators. That's all. The economic analysis indicators. Here are the economic analysis indicators. We have unemployment, non-farm payroll. Some call it NFP. NFP is one of the economic indicator. So we also have okay, I will break it down by one. Let me just mention them. We also have ISM, manufacturing and services report. We have consumer spending and consumer confidence. And also have the, I don't know why I didn't write CPI here. And what is that thing? And consumer price index. So CPI stands for consumer price index. So these are the economic indicators. NFP, ISM, consumer spending, consumer confidence, and also consumer price index, which we call it CPI. So the thing that is happening on economic keys, output of any economic system. This one I don't wanna, because I have already this thing is like what I have mentioned about GDP, how GDP works. So let us just go consumer. Let us just go okay, these are also under GDP. Okay, I don't want to go there, but anyway, let me just start from here. Let me focus here on these indicators, because these are the most important information that we have to keep it in mind. So we're gonna start with NFP, unemployment non-farm payroll. As I told you that I will break it down one by one. So I want to break it down one by one. There are also some indicators that I have mentioned this one, because this one are the are the keys. There are a lot. There are a lot. There are a lot. I don't want to lie. So NFP is probably one of the most important economic report. It shows the number of new jobs created in the economy. If the economy is able to create new jobs, means that economy is growing. It's growing. Means that economy is not going down. It's not falling. It's growing. If they can, you must hear me properly. If they can create jobs, means that that economy is growing. It's growing. It's growing. It's growing. It's growing. So the release date of NFP is the first Friday of the month. So take into consideration, that if they're able to create new jobs, it means those people or that economy is able to is growing, not able, blah 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 blah. Okay, here we go. ISM Manufacturing and Services Report. The thing that is happening on this one, this is the indicator of economic condition for the non-manufacturing sector. So this one, it is specializes about the condition, or to check the condition for the non-manufacturing sector. It is specialized about sectors. So the thing that is happening on this one is that all of this economic analysis compare them with GDP. We compare them with GDP. They don't go alone. We also compare them with GDP, or they are under GDP as well. So the release date, first business day of the month for this one. So we have consumer. We're going. We have consumer spending. What's happening on consumer spending is that it counts 70% of GDP. So the single report is able to tell the future GDP growth. So meaning if you want to see the future goods and services that will be produced in a country, we use consumer spending. So the release date of this one, consumer spending, is third week of the month for previous month. Have you heard me correct? Let me repeat. The release date is third week of the month for the previous month. So we have consumer confidence. Consumer confidence, it measures how GDP in financial situation. Meaning this one it measures, or this one it works only to measure the GDP in financial situation. What's happening on that GDP, gross domestic product. We use consumer confidence to measure the financial situation. So the release date, let's choose day of the month. So we are going to CPI, Consumer Price Index. The spelling correct, okay? So Consumer Price Index is calculated by tracking the change in the prices of fixed basket of goods and services. This one is calculated by tracking the change in the prices of a fixed basket of goods and services. So the thing that is happening on CPI is the change of the prices a special on the no, not the special, man, sorry. It's the change of prices of goods and services, you know. So this information is the information that will save you to understand, like what I said in the beginning, that if let's take today they are releasing news like NFP. So it is good to understand or to know what's the situation of other economic indicators, like ISM and consumer spending, consumer confidence, consumer price index. It is good to check as well before you go to NFP and go and trade guess direction sort of. So it is good to do research and then find out what's happening on other economic indicators, so another we have a lot of like economic indicators like manufacturing PMI, like services PMI, and composite PMs that I didn't write them here. So, but there's a lot of economic indicators that you must go and make a research about them, what's happening. So this information will help you to understand or to get direction when you come to your chart. Here is your chart. It might not be yours, but when you go to your own chart, already you have done dusted with the research about the economy. So you have done the research of US economy, you have done research of Japanese economy. So what you have to do after doing that research, you compare which economy is in good health and which one is not in a good health. So here I have just indicated something. Okay, USD, you know that the USD is the American currency, and then JPY is a Japanese currency. You know this thing. So when it comes to in this situation, USD is a base currency in this situation. This pair have been dropping since from here. Let's just put here from here. Yeah, this pair have been dropping, and it's gonna drop. I don't know where it's gonna stop at. As you can see, that is dropping. So before you apply strategies and blah 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 blah, these are the old analysis. Before you upload, you apply your strategies here. I don't know which strategy you're using. Before you you apply it. What you do right now, as I told you that USD is a base currency and then JPY is a core currency. So in this situation, I'm sure that you saw it, that this pair has been dropping. It's been going down. So it means that US economy, when we compare it with Japanese economy, it means that Japanese economy, it was growing compared to US economy. This means that US economy, it has been falling to produce let's go to NFP. Following to produce jobs. Let us just go back a little bit back to those economic indicators. Even the consumer price spending has been falling down. Consumer price index have been falling down. Consumer confidence have been falling down. Something like that, have been falling down. Have been falling down compared to Japanese consumer confidence and all the economic indicators. When we compare them, they have been falling down, falling down, falling down, and then Japanese yen as well, they were not as well, but Japanese yen have been increasing. When we compare these two countries, Japanese yen here in this situation, they have been increasing. They have been doing well in their economy, and then US economy, they were not doing well. That's why this pair has been dropping, going down, going down, going down, going down, going down like that. So it's the thing that you must take into consideration. So USD as a base currency, we have to go down. You understand? Here in this situation, because USD is a base currency. So if USD here was hot currency, if I'm not saying that it is, if the situation was like this, this means that this pair, this pair should have been buying or should have bought, because JPY is a base currency and then USD is a core currency. So these are the things that you must take into consideration. But let me just put them back. So here I'm just demonstrating how core currency and base currency works. This is how it works. So before applying blah 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 blah, I don't know which strategy are you gonna apply, but before applying your strategies, you must take into consideration about the economic analysis, because here is where we find direction, speaking, and then after finding a direction, we are able to use our strategies. I don't know which one you are using. Mena, I use supply and demand. So on this situation, I should have been focusing on continuous supply. Continuous supply. Like here, it's continue, and even here it's continue, something like that. This was my main supply. This thing has been continuing. You can see as well here. Continue. So please make sure that you revise this information. It must sink in your head. Please, you must not stick here on this on this information that I have shared. Keep on researching, find out what's happening on the market. As I've told you before, that the best way to win in this game is to deal with the thing that is happening behind the chart. So make sure that you revise this information. Also, please share this video with your friends, and also smash that button. What do we call this? The reminder, something like, so that when I upload another video, you will be alerted that this is a new video. So please, chance, let us just keep on sharing this video to everyone, so that they don't get confused what's happening on the market, because those things of correlation it's no longer working out. And I understand why it's no longer working out. Is that because economy uh, they don't remain the same for long period. They're always changing. That's why we have buy and sell. If the economy were meant to remain in the same situation, we will not be stressing about ups and downs on the market, blah blah blah, something like that. And they should have uh, put only buy or only sell, because again the economy remains in the same situation, doesn't change. So somewhere somehow it is good to understand this information that I have shared here, that the economies all over the world are always changing. There's a lot of stuff that is happening, so that makes that the economy to shake somewhere. That's make economy to get affected, because of the things that is happening around the world. So it's like you, somewhere somehow you have money, somewhere somehow you're broke. It's the thing it's the thing that exactly happening on the economy. Somewhere somehow some countries they owe people. It's the thing that is happening. I would keep on saying is the thing that is happening. So let us just keep on researching what's happening around the world so that we can win this thing. you know so please, 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 see you on the next video.